Hey viewers, it's Timmy2009, and I'm back with yet another Thomas Wood review. Now, if you're wondering why I'm talking like this, it's because it's somewhere around tonight. Although it's not 11 o'clock yet, but
everyone's in bed.
Some of you might be in bed, so I'm going to try and make this video as best as I can. But we're back with another double review. So today we have Thomas Wood Caitlin and Thomas Wood and Clarabel, and they've been fully painted, which looks a lot better than these. So let's start with Caitlin. So her box is the same, although Caitlin looks a little more interesting now. I don't know when they might make Thomas Wood Connor yet, but I hope they do soon, because I would like to get him, since Connor and Caitlin are a pair. Meet the Fireball. Caitlin is fast, energetic, and loves to keep busy. She can get restless when she has nothing to do, but her enthusiasm and positivity can always cheer up her friends. So, now let's get her out. So, here's Caitlin herself. The tender is pretty much the same, only the cold texture is still there, but it's like the same color as Caitlin's paint. That's just how to indicate there's cold there. So I think the tender's pretty interesting, like all the other tenders, because this part. Now here's Caitlin, so she looks pretty good. Let's see how she compares to the old Caitlin. So, this is sort of a darker red of Caitlin. It's almost darker than this. This is like more brighter red. Like, I think this might be more maroon than this.
Is the face the same?
I can't tell if they might have changed the face. I mean, I always get this feeling that they might have upgraded the face a little, because at first Thomas had small pupils, but now they're bigger. Same with Rosie. She's got very, very large pupils now. And I think Percy looks a little more shinier.
These look the same to me.
So, that's Caitlin. I think she's pretty good. Here's Annie and Clarabel. The figures riding the car. And the box is the same, but Annie and Clarabel look a lot better. They're fully painted now, which is good. Anyways, meet the close companions. Friends stick together. Annie and Clarabel are no exception. Occasionally, they may get separated or disagree, but they're usually very close, and they're always protective of their other best friend, Thomas. Not sure if they would call Thomas his best friend, because Thomas usually pulls Annie and Clarabel, but maybe you guys have your say. Now, these humans are just the same as they were before. Like, they haven't been unpainted. They look a little good. I like the drivers. I don't know how many I got right now. But let's talk about Annie and Clarabel, since they look pretty stunning. So here they are. What's new about them is the brighter orange, and their chassis have been painted black instead of gray. They were gray at first, but now they've been painted black, which is pretty interesting. Let's compare them.
Plastic or wood?
Well, these blocks are wood, but the chassis are plastic. Now let's look at the old Annie and Clarabel. So they are this like brighter shade of orange. This is more darker. And they didn't have white roofs. I mean, they changed their roofs to gray. Now, in my opinion, I don't usually take a pity to the gray roofs. I always like the white ones better. I might paint the roofs white again on these two. And their chassis have been painted in gray, and their names look a little bigger. If you look here, the chassis has been painted black, and the names are a little smaller. Now, that's kind of an interesting change. think it's pretty interesting. This is more dark orange, and this is like very, very light. Yeah. I think that's kind of an interesting change to these two. And I think the faces might have been changed. But I think I might have added the white in the pupils because they didn't have that. And they didn't have these parts, but now they do.
Cool.
So that's pretty interesting. Overall, not bad models. I think these look a lot better than these two here. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about Annie, Clarabel, and Caitlin. So, again, thanks for watching these videos. So, I think I almost got everyone except the candy cars and the aquarium cars. Maybe there's some other Thomas Wood items I'm missing. I still don't know when they're going to make Edward, Toby, the Flying Scotsman, Stanley, Rusty, and Charlie. I might get the new fully painted lift and load set just to get Charlie, but I don't know. Unless they finally decide to release Charlie, as well as Rusty and Stanley. I am pretty hoping that they'll make Stanley, Rusty, and Charlie, as well as the Flying Scotsman and Edward, and maybe Toby. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.